Alright, let's do the Rising event before it's over. Alright, as usual, I'm in Limsa Laminsa, and behind me, there's a Rising attendant. Let's go see what they have to say. In looking to the past, we take solace in the present, and think of what the future may hold. That is the very essence of the Rising. This year, we've prepared a spectacular fireworks celebration. It is sure to enthrall everyone in attendance. What is the Rising? The Rising is a period of remembrance that commemorates those lives that were lost during the great tragedy that was the Calamity. We also pay tribute to the unsung heroes who risked life and limb that others might know a brighter future. And so the streets are decorated with somber trappings, and the night skies filled with vibrant fireworks. The solemn atmosphere and bright lights above may spur others to reflect on the doom portended by Dalamud. By doing so, they might give thanks for the present, and muster hope for a brighter tomorrow. Lest you wonder, the observances are being held in Ul'dah. If you wish to participate, we invite you to pay a visit to the Sultanate. Alright, let's head to Ul'dah. Alright, I'm in Ul'dah, and it looks like our old friend Kippy Jakya is here. Let's see what's going on. Siblings Rising. Kippy Jakya is looking a worried sister. This quest is available for a limited time only. Okay. Oh, if it isn't Count. It's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you should appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Pray hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and am beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not cross paths? We've met at the previous Rising. Not only did you meet him, you helped him on his way, you say? What an amazing coincidence. That being said, it doesn't necessarily mean you would know where he is now. If he isn't in the city, though, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Alright. Let's see if anybody knows anything. Greetings, adventurer. As part of the Rising celebration, we are currently preparing an exciting game for your enjoyment. It'll take a little longer, however, and we ask for your patience in the meantime. Interesting. A game? Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Oh, Nagi. I understand he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction. If you can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. Something you need? Oh, Nagi. I know the the sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Well, slap me silly with a harbor herring, if it isn't the adventurer who gave this Gaz a story for the ages by bringing that letter in a bottle way back when. So, what can Bran do for you this fine evening? I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Rising. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever-energetic wandering minstrel, who's got another unusual venture in the offing. The letter forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court over on the steps of Thal. It appears Nagi is carrying out some work for the wandering minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Letter forest? What the hell is that? Letter forest tender. Ah, my dear friend, what a pleasant surprise this is. I trust you've been keeping well. Now then, how might this minstrel be of service? So, Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task, and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this Rising celebration, I'm hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another, and all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I've dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Linkpearl a while ago, he said that they emerged from the Twelveswood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what's causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I'd go myself, except I am needed here at present. I'm truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them. Alright, so they're outside maybe? We'll go see. This is Blackbrush Station. Is this one of those things where I have to do a fate? I'm not seeing anyone. Oh, stupid. The quest description says, speak with Kippy Jakia in front of the quicksand. I guess I'd have to tell her first. Whoops. My mistake. Let's go back, let's go back. You know, you'd think the logical thing to do is follow the breadcrumbs, but I guess we should probably tell his sister what's going on. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Escorting a carriage for the minstrel? So that's the way of it. As suggested, let us take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Alright, she's gonna help. I wonder how many people made that same mistake that I just made. Probably no one. Because everybody's actually reading and paying attention. Who am I kidding? Nobody reads or pays attention. Damn, she got here quick. Need to get help. Count! No sooner did I arrive than this man came running, out of breath. You're an adventurer? Thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiveron manse. They've fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help them. That has to be Nagi. With me, Count. Damn it, there's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shit. Enough! Leave my little brother alone, or 12 is my witness. You'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. From this fearsome adventurer here, that is. That's no ordinary man. Retreat! Are you alright, Nagi? Sister, and Count too? That you should be the one to come to my aid. Thank you. How've you been, Nagi? You remembered. I've been well. More than well. I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured, I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. I must say, I was quite surprised to learn that you had met Count. He helped me when I first arrived in Ul'dah. From registering as an adventurer to completing my first task, he kindly showed me the ropes. Now, I had suspected that you were a great adventurer, but to send your foes running without even drawing your weapon, that's just incredible. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want Sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? Hey, look who it is! But first things first, Brennan and I have a delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we'll hurry back to Ul'dah. Let us head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Oop. Brought us right back here. Thanks to you, Nagi is safe. Still, what he said about making it on his own weighs on my mind. Sister was none too gentle dressing my wounds. Perhaps she's annoyed I didn't show up as promised. Welcome back, my friends. Pleased am I to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants informed me they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter forest as planned. Thank you, Nagi. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see, were it not for Count, there's no telling what may have become of the letters and Brennan. In the end, I was utterly useless. So that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Count didn't need to rely on anyone. No, he drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to him. Like him, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Without help. Tell me, Nagi, all this time, have you been working alone? Even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. If that's what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes. But now... You've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. All right, sister. I'll think on this. It appears Kippy wants her brother to rethink what adventuring is to him. Had the question been posed to you, what answer would you arrive at, I wonder? I'm sorry you had to see that, Count. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is like to die somewhere out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters, instead he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. What drives us? Kippy Jakia is again looking a worried sister. If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he's sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose, until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? Please, take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippy, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me. Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend. Alright. There he is. Oh, it's you, Count. What is it? Is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippy has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places from her... and her work took her to various places. From her, I heard tales about adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like this that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work. But she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others. That I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when it doubt... Uh-oh. When it doubt, I think... let's fix that. That's the in. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what other... Oh my, I can't get over the fact that there's a spelling mistake. Oh no. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister. People who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Ulda would fit that description? Maybe he should talk to Momodi? Of course. Who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. Does the Final Fantasy XIV Square Enix localization team not double check the quest dialogue, reread it one time before they don't proofread the drafts? What's going on? Go into the quicksand. I'll walk right past them. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home, and I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy, and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. Well now, if it isn't Count and Nagi. To what do I owe the pleasure of both your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer. That's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? From this here counter, I've indeed seen off many an adventurer, each and every one unique with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Count, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? I wanted to see the world. It seemed exciting. A friend recommended it to me. It's a secret. Well, at the beginning of the game, when they asked me why I became an adventurer, I'm pretty sure I said I wanted to make money. Is that what I said? Somebody roll all the way back to episode 1. But if I had to think about it, I wanted to see the world. How very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi? What inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventurers from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. And isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all your own. By the 12, I see now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kippy had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kippy wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough for me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do. Thank you too, Count, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kippy now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with. You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa Laminsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now, that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. Alright, hold on. It's kinda bugging me. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up the old video logs. I'm gonna go find out, what did I say back on my first day playing what my reason for becoming an adventurer was. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright. I was right. So when Brennan asked me on the ship at the beginning of the game, why did you become an adventurer? I said, to amass a fortune. So yeah. Amassing a fortune and seeing the world. That sounds about right. Also, another thing, Brennan was one of the 3 brothers that I met at the beginning of the game, but he has 2 brothers that, depending on which area you start the game in, you get one of the 3 brothers, right? And in the cutscene at the beginning of the Rising event, Brennan was there. So I'm wondering if I started in a different area instead of Brennan during this Rising event, would someone else have been at the carriage? Or does everybody get Brennan? I'm assuming it's related to who you met at the beginning of the game, right? Huh. So many layers. Like Shrek's onions. If only they double checked their spelling. Now, where is that letter? Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say. Miss Momodi helped me to come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister... I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well. Let us all search together, the more swiftly to find it. What do we got here? I can't reach. Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing a carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessings every day. No matter where I go, I often hear tell of your exploits, and it makes me inordinately proud to have met you. Till we meet again, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. While the contents ring a bell, this letter wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it bear a drawing of a blue chocobo. It isn't the missive Nagi's looking for. It also... Like, I get that it could have been Brennan talking about the ring he gave me at the beginning of the game, but it sounds more like one of his brothers talking about, you know, another adventurer. Because I didn't meet anyone on a carriage at the beginning of the game. I was on a ship. Because I'm from Limsa Laminsa, right? I don't know. Could just be another one of those Square Enix oversights. could be, you know, they've been a little busy with the Final Fantasy 16. But it could just be, you know, talking about somebody else. Was that the only letter? Oh, there's other letters. Oh, that's the one I think we're looking for over there. What else we got? Letter with a shield drawing. As someone charged with the city's peace, I cannot overstate how much of a boon adventurers are to our efforts. Some folk had expressed concern that an increase in drifters would see a corresponding rise in crimes, but on the contrary, they are steadily declining. Soldiers like ourselves are somewhat limited in the scope of our duties, and we are not always available to lend our citizens what assistance they need. Thus would I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to adventurers who step up to fill the void. Well, the contents ring a bell. This letter was okay. Same thing. What else we got? I saw something. Where'd it go? Wait, where'd it go? Hold on. Am I crazy? Oh, it's over there. Like I saw something. Can I even reach? Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us to rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster, but we still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard, but every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we've regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe now thanks to you. And should you yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. You know, it's a shame my friends Lorenzo and Epona aren't here. Because I have a feeling that there's probably more of these letters that are interactable that I could be able to read. But because I'm only as far as Stormblood in the main story, they're not here. You know what I mean? I'm thinking there's probably more, but not for me. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of bird song and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now, in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you at all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. This letter recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of a blue chocobo. It must be the missive Nagi is looking for. Let me just do a quick double check to see if there's any other letters that I didn't see. But I think that might be all that I can read. No luck over here so far. How about you? Letter with a blue chocobo drawing, adorned with a hand-drawn picture of a chocobo. This letter invites adventurers to take part in an exploratory expedition. A blue chocobo! Yes, this is the one! All that's left then is to talk to Kippy. Do you know where she is? She went to the Weavers Guild, saying that she had business there. Perhaps she is buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this too, might I trouble you to accompany Nagi? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. You're here too, Count? I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? Aye. To begin with, I want you to look at this. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition? Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I will answer the invitation. Then, this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Count. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi, shortly before the calamity struck? Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? Heh, you never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any, but do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. So long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Count? Wholeheartedly. Understood, Kippy. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition in Limsa Liminsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. For me? Thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too, Count. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and I look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time! You see the siblings off, safe in their knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. This way? I think it's this way. Oh, if I looked at the mini-map, I would have known that yes, that was the right way. Whoop. Whoop. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kippy. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. These events have inspired a new verse in me. A verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. No fucking way we're back in Skyrim. I'm finally awake. What's going on? Where are we? Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventurer along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so. Days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on. And it is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now, I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. 'Tis no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one of them has left an indelible mark upon it. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippy will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. By morning light, the journey starts, a trill of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm a crimson fire, jewels a glitter on pitch black veil, A new day dawns, so goes the tale. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see, there's no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet, come what may, I bid you never forget this: the bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind. They shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. With memories shared yet all our own, as when we brave frontiers unknown, thank you for 10 years. What do we get? Rising Phoenix Whistle. Hot to the touch, this hand-carved whistle emits a lively shrill that summons your rising phoenix. And 10 Nimia Potpourri. Made from the alchemically treated petals of Nimia lilies, this fragrant bundle of potpourri brings a sense of tranquility to even the most troubled souls. I'm assuming that's a type of firework that I'm definitely never gonna use because I don't want to waste it, dude. You now have access to the letter forest at the Gold Court. Speak with the tender stationed there to read the letters. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Kupo Kupo Adventure minigame on the steps of Nald. Speak with Nonora at the Ruby Road Exchange to play. This, along with other minigames, may also be played by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Let's see here. We use the whistle? The dream was real because we brought back the Phoenix whistle with us, right? So it was real. Where is it? Rising Phoenix. Created as a token of gratitude for the Warrior of Light, this majestic familiar assumes the likeness of the phoenix, the immortal bird of legend. Upon death, the creature is said to rise again from its own ashes, on account of which it is revered as a symbol of rebirth. The fires of Ifrit, nay, the phoenix... Oh, hold on, I can't read that. The phoenix have taken up residence in my heart, where they will continue to burn forevermore. I'm assuming this is a Final Fantasy 16 reference? I don't know. To be fair, nobody's supposed to know that the Phoenix existed. We promised. We promised Alpha Nova Alizé. But hey, that's pretty cool. Let's go see this letter tree. What's going on here? Greetings and welcome to the Letter Forest. Displayed here are messages of gratitude and encouragement from folk the realm over have anonymously written. It comes as no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. If you wish to peruse some letters, I should be pleased to guide you. Whoa! Alright, a letter from a message board keeper. Many years have passed since we installed a message board on an unassuming street corner. To see it continue to be utilized by adventurers fills me and my fellow keepers with pride. Like a lodestone, the message board draws people together, and it is our hope that it keeps serving you well as a means to share information. For our humble part, we shall endeavor to maintain the board in good repair, while bringing you news that may be of interest. With best wishes, a message board keeper. Alright. A letter from a choreographist. As a choreographist, my job is to create movements that convey specific emotions, such as a dancer's performance or a mammoth's adorable gesture. And though I have the honor of contributing my expertise to etiquette manuals, movement cannot be tangibly preserved in the manner that artwork such as paintings can. From the mesmerizing flutter of fabric to the inviting springiness of booths, it all passes by in an instant. In light of this, if but one of my steps or flourishes occupy a place in your memory, then nothing would make me happier. Movingly yours, a humble choreographist. Hold on. Is this letter from like the actual person who does the motion capture for the emotes in the game? If so, that would be crazy. A letter from an etiquette manual writer. One lazy afternoon, as I stood by the Aetheryte Plaza, I found myself absorbed by the sight of adventurers whiling away their time. Greeting friends who were passing by, practicing a newly learned dance, sitting on a bench and chatting. Opening umbrellas when it began to rain, tucking into a loaf of bread when peckish. To the untrained eye, they were doing naught out of the ordinary. I, however, saw the fruits of my life's work, and it warmed my heart. Dreaming of a day when proper social etiquette is practiced by all, be it in a ballroom or otherwise, I shall continue my quest to edify. Courteously yours, an etiquette manual writer. A letter from a theater set designer. Dear adventurer, I am a theater set designer and one who is said to have a penchant for designing unusual props for the stage. Some of my labors of love, it thrilled me to discover, have caught your eye to become little companions that follow you around, or even modes of transportation. To see my creations for the stage delight you off it, even the oddest ones, delights me in turn, and further motivates me in my craft. In hopes that I can continue to delight you all, I will endeavor to create ever more interesting props. Yours in whimsy, a theater set designer. Dude, I think these letters are actually from, like, the people who made the game. A letter from a festival committee member. Dear Adventurer, I am a festival committee member in charge of decorating the cities during celebrations. Can someone tell the person who wrote this letter? The decorations need collision. It's so weird when there's like a pumpkin or something and you go to like jump on it, but you just end up going inside of it. Add collision. While decorations are an oft unremarked part of events, some of you have noticed the little touches we apply, such as stray bombs and romantic snowmen, and it makes our efforts all the more worthwhile. It's true, there's a lot of really funny placements of snowmen if you ever go to Ishgard. As you continue your adventures, it is our hope that the festive ambiance we create throughout the year will provide you with joy and respite both. Joy and respite both. Mirthfully yours, a festival committee member. A letter from an architect. Recently, my fellows and I have been taking ourselves around the realm, repairing buildings and roads as well as restoring natural landscapes. This we do as part of an initiative to improve quality of life for adventurers. Yours is a long journey. What little we can do to ease your way, we gladly do. Constructively yours, a humble architect. A letter from an artisan. You who are reading this letter, I bid you imagine the countless adventurers who call this world home. I dare say it isn't difficult to do so, for that is reality as it stands. Yet we mustn't take it for granted, for what we have now is the culmination of much hard work by full many souls. Souls including your good self. Adventurers breathe life into this world, each one of you giving rise to a grand tale, and I hope you never forget this. Thank you for taking the time to cast your eyes over these words. Wherever your adventures may lead, may you find happiness. With utmost respect, a nameless artisan. A letter from a linguist. I first set foot on this land 10 years ago. Since then, I have had occasion to meet numerous fine adventurers like yourself. Many languages exist, and they sometimes act as a wall that divide us. This world, however, is a place where we might transcend that wall and come together in unity. Each and every day, you and yours find various ways to forge bonds. In so doing, you gain access to a new world as seen through different eyes, and that is what makes life endlessly fascinating. As you carry on adventuring, I pray that you will be blessed with many such enriching encounters. Yours in understanding and unity, a humble linguist. A letter from a citizen. Dear adventurer, during the calamity, and for a long time afterwards, there was nary a smile to be seen upon faces. Now, however, I often see you and yours walking happily through the city, and it never fails to warm the heart. In my mind, you are the symbols of the new era. No one can say what the future holds, but when I see your smiles, I am reassured that somehow all will be well. Sincerely yours, a humble citizen. A letter from a theater director. I used to be an adventurer. Oh no. What a way to start the letter. I used to be an adventurer, but in the course of my travels, I developed the urge to recreate for others the sense of marvel that I was experiencing. One thing led to another, and I eventually became a theater director. My role is to produce spectacular theater, and nothing is more gratifying than to receive praise from the audience. For a long time to come, I hope to continue creating memorable adventurers to share with everyone. Yours in imagination and wonderment, a humble theater director. A letter from an advertising scribe. Have you heard about the free trial? As an advertising scribe, I create notices for events and products that you see posted to message boards. Such information isn't exactly essential for adventuring, but I consider it a job well done if people are aware of their options, and I'll keep striving to deliver information that may be of interest to adventurers. Thank you always for your kindness and compassion. Communicatively yours, a humble advertising scribe. I think this is the guy who puts together all of the like little ads to go to the MOG station. That's probably who that is. A letter from a guide. In all things, it's nice to be able to make changes to better suit your taste. But by that same token, the more choices one has, the more difficult it is to decide what to do. We began posting guides on the message board as a way to answer questions from adventurers. Before we knew it, we had surpassed 200 items. We couldn't have kept it at We couldn't have kept at it for so long without your invaluable feedback. It makes us truly happy when we hear that we could help to solve your problems, even in some small way. Encouraged by your praise and driven by your requests, we'll keep working hard to serve you. Should you have any comments or suggestions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We always appreciate hearing from you. Informatively yours, a humble guide. A letter from a gatekeeper. All who set forth must invariably pass through the entrance, and while most will not spare the place a second thought, we gatekeepers think of naught else, day in and day out. Our solemn duty is to ensure that all adventurers can enter unhindered, and this entails keeping signs in good repair and pesky fiends at bay. We're especially attentive when we throw open all entrances at once, following large-scale maintenance works. Inspired by the eager expressions you wear as you set forth anew, we will continue performing our task to the best of our ability. Vigilantly yours, a humble gatekeeper. A letter from a playwright. A stirring story needs a formidable antagonist, one who stands in the protagonist's way and causes them sadness and suffering. When the heroes finally overcome that foe, they will know a joy that is as sweet as their struggles were bitter. Those who shared in that joy will go on to become friends true, their bond transcending age, station, and nations. In order to create such depressing lows and soaring highs, I will strive to conceive of more compelling antagonists. Dramatically yours, a humble playwright. They're gonna create a bad guy that's even more of like a... Like, hear me out. Xenos is an asshole, but he's also kind of cool. I don't know, so far. It could go either way. But so far from where I am in the story, Xenos is a piece of shit, but he's actually kind of cool. A letter from a theater composer. As someone who composes music for the stage, nothing pleases me more than to hear that you are moved by my work. I am also humbled to receive your words of appreciation for the concerts we hold and the orchestrion roles we release. You are my motivation, spurring me to continue composing music that brings the story to life, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yours in melody, a humble theater composer. Is this Soken? It could be, or it could be someone else. A letter from a theater sound designer. From swords slashing to armor clinking, from water running to leaves rustling, I have the pleasure of recreating for that stage the various sounds that can be heard in the world. Even the sound of this water rushing right now. It is a challenge and a thrill to produce these sounds, and we draw inspiration from the knowledge that they are heard and appreciated by many. However, the sounds of a play isn't limited to that which we ourselves create. No, they also encompass those made by the audience and the players. It is a collaboration between us, a joint performance, and it is my hope that we can continue filling the world with sound together. Acoustically yours, a humble theater sound designer. That was cool. We got to see some little messages. I like it. Alright, what the hell was this game? There's a game we can play? Oh yeah, by the way, I saw someone selling something? Rising vendor. What do we got here? An orchestrion roll. Another orchestrion roll. We got the Land Reborn and Palm for the Heavens. And, ooh, a poster. A masterfully rendered oil depiction of a realm-wide celebration of hope and rebirth. I'll take that. And then some fireworks here. Also, Realm Reborn Red, classic. Alright, what do we got here? Greetings, adventurer. Are you here to test your skills in the excitement of Kupo Kupo Adventure? What is Kupo Kupo Adventure? Kupo Kupo Adventure is a glamour-generated game in which you control a Moogle armed with a magicked rebounding ball and do battle with hordes of fiends. The game was apparently developed by a fun-loving engineer. I don't know the individual personally, I'm afraid, but it's my pleasure to attend to those who wish to play. If you have a spare moment, then by all means give it a try. Tell me about yourself. About myself? Well, there isn't much to tell. I'm but an ordinary citizen of Ul'dah. I had previously assisted the wandering minstrel for the Rising, and was asked to do so again. Suffice it to say, I'm suitably compensated for my services. Alright. Well, you bet I am, Kupo. Excellent. Let's get you started at once. Please enjoy yourself. Whoa. Okay. Start game. Whoa, what? Okay, W and S is move. Or I can use the mouse? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. Oh. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Okay, hold on. What am I supposed to do? What are these? Oh, these are attacks? Well, let's see. Oh. Oh, that's crazy! Alright, hold on. What if I press palm fire? Oh, okay. Palm Starstorm. Oh, wow. You didn't see that. Probably a way better way to do this. Hold on, I got an idea. I sense a powerful press. Is it this guy? Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, he's still alive. How do I move this? Oh, there we go. I think I'm screwed, dude. That should hit, yeah? Ooh! Nice. Stage 1 clear. Oh, there's 3 stages? Oh, that guy's moving. Oh shit. Whoa, whoa! Okay, I see what's going on. Oh, this is bad. You think I can kill him fast enough? I'm not very good at this game. I don't know if you're able to notice. This is cool. I like this. Do I get to keep this forever in the... Oh, shit. I gotta move. Oh god. In the in room? Hold on. Oh no. There's a boss about to spawn. I'm assuming I lose if any of them hits the end. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Where was I standing? Oh no! Okay. Things are happening. Bad things are happening. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I'm about to lose right here. Is there anything I can do? Get rid of this guy. Hold on. Yes! Yes! Okay. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Hold on. Use this. And then... Oh, these guys were the ones putting the poison. I thought it was the Marlboro. That was tough. Oh, I still gotta heal myself. Okay. Did it say except Doom? Apparently Doom exists. That's not good. Ooh. Hello. Oh no, Tonberry. Not yet. Next turn. I cancel that. One more turn. Hold on. Can I? Not what I meant to do. It's okay. Okay, this guy needs to go. Fuck it. Oh shit! Is that Odin? This isn't gonna be very good. Maybe if I... Oh, there we go, okay. That works. Victory, Kupo. New record. Is that supposed to be Kippy and the Wandering Minstrel? I like it. That was fun. Alright, hold on. I want to go check. I'm curious. Are we able to go see what happened? It was at the Drowning Wench, right? Whoever was recruiting adventurers? I guess whatever it was, they're already gone. I wonder if the expedition that they're going on is the new expansion. The Dawn Trail. Is it called Dawn Trail? Dawn Trail expansion? But anyway, that was this year's Rising event for 2023, the 10-year anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV. I know they also added in another quest line that's like related to the anniversary, but it's permanent. It's not like a seasonal thing, so we can do that some other time, maybe on the stream and not the YouTube thing. That guy's huge. But anyway, thanks for watching.